Hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 18 of Go Battle League. Or I guess for our time here on Twitch, it'll be the first set of battles of Season 18 of Go Battle League. So yeah, admittedly, we did do a couple of battles over on YouTube. I think yesterday for a little bit, but we're right back here on Twitch, ready to do our first set of battles live here. And today we'll be taking on the Electric Cup. All electric type Pokemon all the time, with the exception of a few Pokemon. I believe Stunfisk of the Unovan variety, Heliolisk, if I remember the name correctly, Charjabug, and Vikavolt. Yeah, have been ineligible, but otherwise, yeah, any kind of electric type Pokemon that we can bring, it's good to go. Oh, in the meantime, hello, welcome to stream, Edelweiss. I apologize, I feel like I asked you this the last time you were here, but I apologize if I'm butchering your name, but welcome. Just about to kick things off in the Electric Cup. I just gotta actually set up a couple more things real quick. I realize I have a couple of things that I need to pull up on my end. But in the meantime, yeah, we have done a couple of battles already in Season 18. So right now, in terms of our ranking, we're currently sitting at rank 5. We got here with a total of 13 wins under our belt out of a total of 20 battles. It's a little bit of a rough start here and there, not gonna lie, but you know, can't argue. We can still have plenty of time left in the season, so you know, nothing to really sweat about. Yeah, in any event, hopefully we'll be able to make it up to possibly rank 11, maybe rank 12 by the end of this, depending on how many battles we do and how well we actually do in the Electric Cup. But speaking of which, we'll just go ahead and jump right into the battles for the Electric Cup. We'll go ahead and jump into the basic rewards. I feel like I said it a lot, but jumping into the Electric Cup. And to introduce the team that I'll be using for this, for the remainder of these sets, we're starting things out with a Lantern up at the front, who's rocking Water Gun, Thunderbolt, and Surf. Hanging out in the middle is the Electrode of the Hisuian variety, who's rocking Thunder Shock, Wild Charge, and Energy Ball. And closing everything out, we have a Alolan Graveler, who is rocking Rock Throw, Rock Blast, and Stone Edge. Alright, so this is the team we've assembled. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for match number 1 of the night. And with that, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Franklin 23. Alright, Franklin, what do you got? First matchup's gonna be against an Alolan Golem of the Shadow variety. Just kidding, it's gonna be a Galvantula. So we're going to swap right on out for our Alolan Golem. Ooh, excuse me. And with that, we did run into a little bit of technical difficulties, but seems our rock throws were going through, so not too bad. And with that, we are able to rock throw the rest of the Galvantula, or Rock Blast. Anyway, we're able to rock through the rest of the Galvantula, so I'll take that. And that next model we have to deal with is going to be the Lantern. Yeah, go ahead and chuck a rock their way. We seem to be running into a little bit of technical difficulties tonight. That's not ideal. Can I at least fire off the Rock Blast before my demise? I don't know. Oh, well, with that, I guess our Graveler has met its demise, and we are bringing out the Hisuian Electrode. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap back in my Lantern to take on their Alolan Golem. Go ahead and fire off a Surf their way. Oh, yeah, going to clear out the rest of their Golem. Nice. Okay, with that, we should be able to tank out this next one. I'm assuming is going to be a Thunderbolt. Yes, it is. Oof. Hurts quite a lot, not gonna lie, but we're still kicking. We're still alive. Still hanging in there. Still hanging in there. And heading far off a surf there away. Clear out shield number 1. And we seem to be running into a level of technical difficulties again. Firing off all these water guns. Oh my goodness. Oof. Connection is not having it today. Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. I'm guessing it's going to be a surf. There it is. Okay, now the big question is, can we handle another surf? Or... okay, we can. Now with that, oh, we are able to spark out the rest of the lantern, and with the little bit of health left, Electro's able to seal the deal and get us victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, before we continue, I just want to double check one thing on my internet connection for my phone for one moment. I'll make sure I'm connected to the right thing. It's just the connection was a little wonky on during that battle. Okay, so I know I'm connected to the correct Wi-Fi, so we're at least set on that. It's just, yeah, hopefully that was just a one-time thing. We're not gonna face any, knock on wood, we won't face too many technical difficulties throughout, but ultimately we'll have to wait and see. In any event, on the plus side as well, we're currently 1-1, so we might as well see if we can go 2 for 2 as we jump into match number 2, which is going to be up against CH James. Alright, CH James, what do you got? Excuse me. First matchup is going to be against the Shadow Alolan Graveler. And next one to face off against is going to be the mirror match against their own Lantern. I've opted to stick it out on this one because we do happen to have Electrode on our side. In fact, I'll actually swap off of my Electrode now. I'm assuming this is going to be Thunderbolt. We should be able to tank it out just fine. I'm thinking. And that's going to be Surf. We're able to handle that perfectly fine. Okay, with that, I'm going to try and tank out this next one as well. I think if it is Thunderbolt, we should be okay. Not 100% sure, but it's going to be Surf, so it does get us well into the yellow. Like that, we do have enough energy for an energy ball, so we'll go ahead and fire that off their way. And we actually do manage to clear out shield number 2. That's nice. Ooh, and with that, next mon to deal with is going to be the Galvantula. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's Galvantula. Yes, it is. And Galvantula is able to finish off the rest of our Electrode there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that, we'll go ahead and come in with our Alolan Graveler. And I'll go ahead and use up a shield here, just in case they're going straight energy ball. In which case they are, so I'm very thankful I used up a shield there. And with that, it's going to be the return of their Alolan, their Shadow Graveler. I guess it's also Alolan too, but the difference between ours and theirs is that they're the Shadow variant. In this case, we are able to fire off the Stone Edge, finish off the rest of their Graveler. And with that, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Alolan Graveler now. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Now we can come back in with our Lantern. Okay, not 100% sure, but just in case they have enough for a Thunderbolt, I'll go ahead and shield out here. Here's going to be the Thunderbolt. Means that unless they have a lot more energy, we should be able to get to ours, but they have opted to call it a night before that, so we do manage to carry ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so far so good. We are 2 for 2. See if we can go 3 for 3 as we look for match number 3. And speaking of, match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Pato Carmelo 21. Alright, Pato, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Hisuian Electrode. Now can go ahead and bring in my own Hisuian. Excuse me, Electrode. Now with that, I'm going to go ahead and let this next one go. I'm not sure if Lunge is a one and done for me. It is a one and done. That is what it is. Anyway, we'll go ahead and bring in our Alolan Graveler to finish off the rest of this Galvantula. Go ahead and use up my first shield here, just because I don't want to deal with the possibility of an energy ball. It is going to be a lunge, so probably could have survived that, but either way, we do lose a little bit of our attack power, which is not particularly ideal. Anyway, next one they have to deal with is going to be their Lantern. We're going to waste no time here. Go straight for the Stone Edge. And then go ahead and bring back my own Lantern. In which case, I'm going to try and tank this one out. I think if it is Energy Ball, we should be able to tank at least one. It's probably going to get us deep into the red, if anything, but yeah. Okay, fire off a Surf their way. It's going to be resisted, but we should be able to get at least some decent damage in there. Maybe I underestimated the bulk of Electrode there. Either way, we'll go ahead and fire off another Surf their way. And I'll get them well into the red. And we are actually able to water gun the rest of the Electrode out of here. My goodness, okay. And the only unfortunate thing is that we do have the rest of the Lantern to deal with, and unfortunately I don't think my Graveler has enough health to do anything. Yeah, not quite. So, the Lantern lives to see another day. R.I.P. Well, their Lantern lives to see another day. Ours, well, managed to survive the Electrode, but otherwise, R.I.P.'s there. But nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, with that, right now we are still in the positive. 2 wins, 1 loss. See if we can go 3-1 as we jump right into match number 4. It's going to be up against Dan Didusta. Alright, Dan Didusta, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Minoon. Anything to look out for when it comes to fighting off against Minoon is that Minoon does know Grass Knot. In fact, I believe Grass Knot is heading in our general direction right here and now. We'll try tank it. It says deep in the yellow, but otherwise we are still hanging in there. We are still alive, and I think we do have enough health to get us to another Surf. If need be, and in this case, yes, we will need to get to another Surf. Okay, with that, we are a little bit low on health, but I am really close to a Surf, so I'm going to go ahead and shield out this Grass Knot here. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Surf their way. Do we clear out shield number 2, or do we clear the Minoon? Shield number 2 it is. Oof. Came close to finish off with the Lantern, but not quite. But Graveler was able to finish off the rest of the Minoon. There's the word. Sorry, my mind went blank for a second there. But anyway, Graveler was up against the Lantern. We have swapped for our Hisuian Electrode, into which case they have swapped in for their was it Purified Kanto Electrode. Go ahead and try and tank out this next move. Not sure how well we handle. It's gonna be foul play. And go ahead and shield out here. Yep, there we go. And with that, we fire it off. Oop. Okay, we managed to get off the... Okay, so So we got off the energy ball on the lantern. We swapped out for our Graveler, who did manage to survive the surf. And we are able to throw one more rock at the lantern and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, so with that, we're currently 3 wins and 1 loss, so no matter what, we're ending in a positive. Let's see if we can go 4-1 as we jump into match number 5 against 6L1V33V1L. Yeah. Alright, well, after all that, we're facing off against a Galvantula. Okay, well, obviously the big concern about dealing with the Galvantula is that it does have a chance of knowing Energy Ball. Definitely not something I want to particularly want to try and tank. Thank you very much. Now with that, we'll go ahead and shield out here. It could be possible they're trying to bait me with lunge, but it seems this time around they've opted to waste no time here and go straight for the Energy Ball. In fact, I think they actually did generate enough energy to get themselves to another Energy Ball. Oh no, this time around it's going to be lunge. We do lose a little bit of our attack power, but we do have Surf up and running, so we'll go ahead and fire that off their way. Clear out the rest of their Galvantula. And that next one to deal with is going to be the Hisuian Electrode. Okay, with that, go ahead and try and deal as much damage as we can before it looks like it could be possible that they're just going Energy Ball. Okay, let's see if I can. I was gonna say, let's see if we can time it right, but they have swapped out for their Lantern, into which case we can bring in our Hisuian Electrode to battle it out. The only bummer thing is that we are 1 shield down in comparison, so we do have the opportunity to fire off one more Surf before we get to our next Energy Ball, and probably get a good amount of water gun damage in the meantime as well. So we shall see how well we can hang in there. I'm guessing good chance this might be another Surf. They could also be going Thunderbolt, but I think Thunderbolt's pretty heavily resisted for me in this case, so yeah. Anyway, we did manage to get ourselves to another Energy Ball. We'll go ahead and fire that off their way. And with that, we now say goodbye to our Electrode there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Here. Ooh, they did get to the next charge move. Could be the Energy Ball. Not sure how well we handle. Oof, we do not handle at all, unfortunately. So that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and you should definitely try new Gallade in Open Great League. Such a fun pick. Honestly, yeah, I actually did manage to run a team with Gallade. And my goodness, can that thing spam. That thing is fast. It's crazy. Psycho Cut has made it an absolute menace to... It's just a menace to society right now. I don't know what to tell you, man. That Leaf Blade close combat combo. Also, screw the fact that even if it is those moves are resisted, those things can pack a punch. Oh my goodness. It's nuts. I think will tear shields or tear HP like there's no tomorrow. Gallade is on a mission in Open Great League. Anyway, but I agree. Right now we're gonna be sticking it out with Electric Cup throughout these sets, but 100% agree with you. Gallade in Open Great League, absolutely great pick. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Also got to try out for Alligator with Shadow Claw. That was a lot of fun. I saw a lot of hype for it online and stuff like that, and I think it lives up to it. I think it does. Although the one that I tried it out with was kind of garbage in its CP, so, or in its stats. So if I managed to get a better one, I'd probably use it more. But you know, from the time I did use it, it's pretty good. But yeah, anywho, right now, for this particular set, while we did end in the negative, we did still manage to get ourselves 3 wins out of 5, so you know, staying in the positive in that regard, so can't argue with that. Go ahead and claim this Sinnoh Stone, this fast TM, and a charge TM. I got apparently evolve and then upgrade a Sinnomon at some random point. But anyway, with that, we have made our way up to rank 6. We have a star. Star for effort. Okay, so not... oh, excuse me. Hey, so off to a pretty solid start. We're currently 3 wins out of 5 to start out the night. Let's see if we can, you know, stay in the positive as we jump right back into the basic rewards and jump into the Electric Cup. And to reintroduce the team that we'll be using, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with a Lantern up at the front. Excuse me. Who's rocking Water Gun, Thunderbolt, and Surf. Hanging out in the middle, we have Hisuian Electrode, rocking Thundershock, Wild Charge, and Energy Ball. And closing everything out, we have a Alolan Graveler, who's rocking Rock Throw, Rock Blast, and Stone Edge. Alright, so this is the team that we have assembled. Let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles and see how we do for set number 2 of the night. And first match of this set is going to be against GG Roar 2012. Alright, GG Roar, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Galvantula. Okay, with that, probably not the most ideal matchup for me to stay in, but I'm going to try and stick it out. Go ahead and see. Okay, it's going to be the lunge. We are able to handle it, but it does lower our attack by a little bit, which is kind of a bummer. In the event, we'll go ahead and fire off a Surf their way, clear out shield number 1. Okay, with that, I think we'll go ahead and use up our first shield here. It is going to be the lunge again, so we are going to lose a little bit of our attack power again. And then we can go ahead and fire off another Surf their way. Do we manage to clear the Galvantula? Do we clear shield number 2? Shield number 2 it is. Okay, and with that, I think we can now go ahead and say goodbye to our Lantern here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. That's gonna be Cross Poison. Okay. I was expecting Cross Poison to be part of the deal there, but here we are. And now we have a charming Raichu with a hat. Absolutely adorable. I'm gonna go ahead and blast a rock at it. Oh, it actually survived. Wow, okay. Now we can go ahead and throw one more rock at it and clear out the rest of the Raichu. And with that, do we see the return of the Galvantula, or are they gonna bring in Mon number 3? There's going to be Mon number 3 in the form of a Lantern. Okay, with that, I'm going to go ahead and hang on to my shield for now. It's going to be the Surf heading our way. And with that, I don't know why I opted to go for the Wild Charge in this case, considering the fact that they haven't actually bothered to swap out there. And now yeah, I haven't quite thought this whole plan through. That's on me. But I guess ultimately it somehow managed to find a way to work out in the end, because we managed to get ourselves to one more Wild Charge, which is enough to clear out the rest of the Lantern and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Well, that's certainly one way to get through that match. I don't know. Anywho, we're currently 1-0. Now we'll see if we can go 2-0 as we jump into our next match against Sahinduralam numbers. Alright, Sahinduralam, what do you got? First matchup's gonna be against an Alolan Graveler. going to be up against a Lantern, in which case we can bring in our Hisuian Electrode. Excuse me. It is a Sparking Lantern, so gotta be a little bit careful about that. It is able to get to surfs much faster than its water gunning counterpart. In the meantime, though, we can go ahead and fire off some energy balls their way. In fact, I think even if this next one is going to be a surf, we should be able to hang in there. I think it might get us to the red, but otherwise... yeah, okay. So with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another energy ball their way. Do we clear out shield number 2? Yes, we do. And with that, I'll go ahead and start chucking up my shields here. Try and keep my Electrode alive as long as I possibly can. Okay, and the Lantern's still here. So this time around, we're just going to go ahead and go straight for the energy ball. Get their Lantern right on out of here. With that, I'm guessing, yep, it's going to be the return of the Graveler. Ooh, excuse me. Who is able to finish off the rest of our Electrode. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, ooh, next one to come in is going to be the Raichu with the hat once again. Oh, the only thing I have to be careful about this one is that it is a volt switching Raichu, which means it's much faster at getting to this break. And with that, I want to get this Raichu right on out of here as quick as I possibly can. So we'll go ahead and blast a rock its way. There we go. And with that, it's going to be Golem versus Golem. In this case, I think we may be cutting our Golem versus Golem battle short here. Coming in with the Rock Blast. Ooh, getting us well into the red, but otherwise, we do now say goodbye to our... yeah, I managed to get a couple more rocks in before our inevitable demise. In any event, we can now bring back Lantern, who should be able to finish things off with this Surf, if I'm assuming correctly. And we are able to surf the Graveler right out of here and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that right now, we are 2 for 2. See if we can go 3 for 3 as we look for our next match. And speaking of, match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Sunny the Cat. 1, 2, 3. Alright, Sunny the Cat, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Hisuian Electrode. Go ahead and nope right on out of there and bring in the Graveler. Which means they're going to come in with their Lantern. And with that, we did manage to get to Stone Edge. Now the big question is, are they just going to let this one go, or... okay. Fair enough. With that, I am going to go ahead and save up on shields, I think. Is it the best option? I'm not 100% sure, but this is the path we have chosen. A little bit of technical difficulties there. Hopefully they didn't screw me over too much. Let's see what move they're chucking our way. It's going to be the Thunderbolt. Still about half health. Okay. That, we'll go ahead and fire off our own Thunderbolt their way. Do we clear out shield number 2 or do we clear out to their Lantern? Actually, neither. Alright, but with that, we are able to water gun the rest of the Lantern right on out of here. And that's going to be the return of the Hisuian Electrode. Go ahead and fire off a Surf their way, get them to about half health. And with that, we actually do have 2 shields, so we might as well go ahead and use up one here. Maybe the Energy Ball. This needs a thing. Okay, there we go. And with that, we'll go ahead and continue firing off our water guns. Do have another Surf at the ready. Do we manage to clear out shield number 2? Nope, we actually clear out the Electrode. because final mon we have to deal with is going to be a Galvantula. Ooh, that should be interesting. With that, I'm going to go ahead and try and tank out this next one. I'm assuming it's going to be Lunge, but I think it should only get us to about half health. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, it got us to red. That's a little concerning. Okay. Oh, they're coming in with Cross Poison. Ah, shoot. I thought I had a little bit more time to fire off the charge, but unfortunately, looks like I mistimed that one very terribly. And that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. And we seem to be following a peculiar pattern here. I think if it's kind of similar to last time. But right now we're 2-1. Let's see if we can go 3-1 as we go into match number 4 of this set, which is going to be up against somebody. Ingabao. Alright, Ingabao, what do you got? First round is going to be against a Purified Galvantula. Gotta respect the Purified Galvantula. Unfortunately not all too feeling this little bit of lag we're feeling here. Excuse me. With that, they're coming in with the Lunge. Go ahead and strike back with the Surf. Whew, okay. So I've been battling with a cough throughout this week. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, we'll go ahead and try and tank out this next one. Could be the Energy Ball this time around. Nope, it's gonna be another Lunge. Let's get us right into the red with a couple more Fury Cutters. Then we have fire for another Surf their way. Do we clear out shield number 2 or... Okay. Shield number 2 it is. Ooh, and with that, they've brought in the the Kanto Raichu. In which case, I'm going to go ahead and bring in our Hisui and Electrode to face off against the rest of this Raichu. It's going to be the Brick Break. It does lower our defense, if only by a little bit. And I think they're coming in with one more Brick Break. Should get us to about half health. But otherwise... We're deep in the yellow, actually. Well, I guess that's because of the defense debuffs. Fair enough. And we are able to finish off the rest of the Raichu. Now, do we see the return of the Galvantula, or do we see another Mon come in? Oh, hello. Barely even had time to respawn. What the heck? What the heck? Can I survive this lunge? I thought I could handle it better than that, honestly. It is what it is. No, anyway. Well, with that, unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. I'm going to blame a little bit on the lag there, but you know, it is what it is. But anyways, nonetheless, GG's all around. Probably would have still lost that regardless, if I had to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know, because it kind of seemed like that Galvantula already had the charge move at the ready. It just took my game a while for it to register that there was a charge move at the ready. But anyway, regardless of whatever happened there, go ahead and keep on keeping on. We're 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we can end the night end this set in a positive against Ito 231. Excuse me. All right, Ito starting things out with a Luxray. Guessing it's a hidden power ground Luxray. It's a hidden power something Luxray. I don't know if it's ground. I think ground would still be super effective against me, so I guess it's as good as mine as to what that hidden power actually is. The hidden power remains hidden. Okay, with that, I'm gonna try tank it. It'll be Psychic Fangs. We are able to tank, however, it does lower our defense, which is not particularly ideal, but it is what it is. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Guessing it's gonna be another Psychic Fangs. Do we survive it? Yes, we do. Oh. And with that, we'll go ahead and chuck out another. Alright, surf their way. Clear out the rest of the Luxray. Take it. Okay, that next mon we're dealing with is going to be the Galvantula. Which case they're going to swap out for their Lantern, into which case we're going to swap out for our Electrode. With that, they have actually opted to call it a night, so we actually do manage to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we are still hanging in the positive, so I'll take that. We can go ahead and claim this 400 Stardust, this fast TM, and we got ourselves an encounter with a Poliwrath. I think this is the guaranteed encounter, I'm not 100% sure though. Okay, then we got ourselves a brand new Poliwrath. Interesting IVs, I'm going to transfer you out. And with that, we have now made our way over to rank 7. Heyo. And we got cool 1300 Stardust as well. Okay, so with that, we are currently staying consistent in the Electric Cup. We're currently 3-2 in both sets 1 and 2. And looks like there's going to be some kind of advertisement that's about to play in about a minute, so I'm actually going to go ahead and take this opportunity to do a quick catch break, because there's at least one Bidoof hanging around here, so I'll go ahead and catch that. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and run this ad, and if it's causing me to miss out on you guys for about a minute, then I'll see you guys in a minute. And if not, then, well, enjoy this time of us catching this Bidoof, because it's a Bidoof. How do you ignore a Bidoof? Bidoof can ignore us though, sadly. Also, excellent opportunities to always remember to stay hydrated. There we go. There's a brand new Bidoof. Looks like we're doing some good progress on the research too. We're currently 1 away from getting the next tier. So that's pretty good. I hang about 19 out of 30. Little over 50%. Little under 60, I think. Or no, it's still over 60. It's a little under 66%, if I remember. 67%. Still doing good. Still doing good in our win to loss ratio, I think. But anyway, right now, fortunately for us, we're currently staying consistent with the 3 wins out of 5 throughout each of the sets. But let's go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards and jump into the Electric Cup to see if we can, continue to stay in the positive. To really quickly introduce the team that we're hoping to stay in the positive with. We're starting things out with the Lantern up at the front, who's rocking Water Gun, Thunderbolt, and Surf. Hanging out in the middle is Hisuian Electrode, rocking Thundershock, Wild Charge, and Energy Ball. And then closing everything out, we have a Alolan Graveler, rocking Rock Throw, Rock Blast, and Stone Edge. Excuse me. Alright, so with the team all set and ready to go, let's go ahead and jump right into the battles and see how we do for set number 3 of the night. Okay, and match number 1 on this set is going to be against KT Pokemon 00009. Alright, KT Pokemon, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Shadow Galvantula. Okay. They're building up quite the energy. Go ahead and take this time to fire off a surf their way. Probably clear out shield number 1. Yep, there it is. Okay, with that, we'll actually go ahead and respond in kind with our own shield here, just in case they're going straight energy ball. They are indeed going straight energy ball. It's horrifying. And with that, ooh, actually, we are able to water gun the rest of the Galvantula right on out of here before they get to their next charge move. So I'll take that. And with that, next one they have to deal with is going to be their own Lantern. And fire off a Thunderbolt their way. Clear out shield number 2. And with that, I may actually just have to say goodbye to my Lantern here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we'll go ahead and bring in our Hisuian Electrode. Which case I'm guessing we should be... Oh, I was assuming we're going to be facing off a Surf, if anything, but looks like we're able to fire off our Energy Ball beforehand. Clear out the rest of the Lantern. And now we just have the rest... Or now we have a Alolan Graveler to deal with. Unfortunately, we do have Energy Ball once again at our disposal. Go ahead and fire that their way. Looks like we are able to indeed get our 20th win in the research and our first win of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, so with that, right now we're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we look for our next match of this set. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up again. Sorry, that was weird. It's gotta be up against somebody. Unless it's the dreaded error code. Could possibly be the dreaded error code. Yep. It's the dreaded error finding match. Should've known. Anyway. Hopefully this time around we'll be able to find our second opponent of this set. Speaking of, match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Prog X. Alright, Prog X. Progs. What you got? First matchup's going to be up against the Luxray. You are a snarling Luxray. Curious as to what you're packing. I'm assuming... I know Psychic Fangs is one that's usually popular. That's indeed the Psychic Fangs. I don't know what the other move Luxray could know. It could be Wild Charge, maybe? Hard to say, really. Anyway, we are able to fire off a Surf, get Luxray deep into the red. Okay, and just in case it is going to be something Hail Mary like a Wild Charge, let's go ahead and shield. It's going to be another Psychic Fangs. Looks like for the most part, Luxray was playing support, I guess, in that particular role. So with that, we'll go ahead and strike against this. Oh, actually, the Luxray was saved for not this Den to battle it out with the rest of our Lantern. I think this is going to be their one and only. Oh no, it's going to be Discharge, which does still finish off our Lantern. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we're going to come in with our Alolan Graveler to finish off the rest of the Den. And now we are face to face with the Surfing, or with their own Lantern. Swap right on out for my Hisuian Electrode. We should be able to handle a good amount of the charge moves that Lantern is throwing our way. And with that, they've actually opted to call it a night there. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. So with that, right now we are 2 for 2. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3 as we look for match number 3 of this set. Oh, excuse me. Okay. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Eddie Doc 1020. Alright, Eddie Doc, what do you got? First match is going to be a good one against a Zeb Striker. Shiny Flex Zeb Striker for that matter, but Zeb Striker nonetheless. And with that, they're going to swap in for another Shiny Flex in the form of Shiny Hisuian Electrode. And but the great thing that concerns me about this is that Electrode does no Energy Ball. Like that. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Rock Blast their way. Do we manage to clear out the shield, or do we clear the Electrode? See what it is. Okay, so with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and use up my second shield here. Just try and keep my Graveler alive as long as I possibly can. And with that, we are able to rock throw the rest of the Electrode right on out of here. And that's going to be the arrival of the Ampharos. Interesting. Oh, could be packing Trailblaze, which is definitely going to be the death sentence for me here. And let's see what you're chucking. It is going to be the Trailblaze. We do say goodbye to our Graveler there. R.I.P. buddy, have done well. And they do return with the Zeb Striker. One thing that does concern me about Zeb Striker is I'm not sure if it might possibly know a fire type move as one of its charge moves. And with that, just in case, we swapped right back on out for our Lantern. He's not going to be facing off against the rest of their Ampharos, but fortunately we do have a Surf at the ready. Side note, their team is a full Shiny Flex. Can't overlook that one. Much respect to that. With the Surf though, we were able to clear out the Ampharos and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that right now, we are currently 3-0. So hanging in there, hanging in the positive. Let's see if we can go 4-0 as we go into match number 4 against OCDC 202. Alright, OCDC, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Galvantula. Okay. We do have evidence to support that we are actually able to hold our own pretty well in a matchup against Galvantula. If we plan our shields correctly. Let's see if this is going to be one of those times. It's going to be Lunge, gets us to about half health. Does lower our attack, unfortunately, but otherwise, we're still hanging in there. Still battling it out. Excuse me. Firing off the Surf. Take out shield number 1. And with that, we'll actually go ahead and use up our first shield here. Guess it's going to be another Lunge, maybe? Yep, it's going to be another Lunge. And with that, next one that we're facing off against is going to be a Minoon. Fire off a Surf their away. Get some decent damage in there. Look at that. We're going to swap right on out for our Hisuian Electrode. Excuse me. And with that, Mine is coming in with the Grass Knot. Unfortunately, we are able to handle that one pretty well. Excuse me. Okay. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off an Energy Ball their way. Either do good damage to the Minoon or take out shield number 2. Good damage to the Minoon it is. With that, they are able to get off another shot. Go ahead and try and, or another Grass Knot, most likely. And we'll go ahead. Oh no, it's going to be Discharged this time, which we're able to handle perfectly fine. Well, maybe not perfectly fine, but we are able to handle it. We are able to handle. Okay, with that, do we see the return of the Galvantula or? Oh, I guess that'll answer that question. Okay. It seems we are once again face to face with some really unfortunate internet connection issues. Or maybe not internet connection, but we're struggling with the server connection today. It's rather unfortunate. It is what it is. Okay, with that, I'm going to bring back our lantern. Go ahead and shield out here. It's going to be the surf. Bloody. Okay. We're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. We're trying. We're trying. Okay, well, with that, it's going to be a surf again. Clears out the rest of our lantern. And with that, we do now say goodbye. Probably wasn't really necessary for me to use the final shield on the rest of my lantern there. Probably just try and take that out, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Okay. Whew. So right now we're 3 wins and 1 loss. So once again, only we'll remain in the positive no matter what. But we might as well see if we can go 4-1 as we go into our final match, which is going to be up against. There's Egg Tuna Salad. Great username. Alright, Egg Tuna Salad starting things out with a Raichu. And what kind of Raichu are you? Well, starting things out as a Sparking Raichu. I'm curious as to what that means for us down the line. I admittedly don't know if Raichu knows Trailblaze. Oh no, it's Brick Break, so I'm gonna handle that one. That's okay. That's what it is. In any event, we'll go ahead and fire off a surf their way. We clear out shield number 1. Okay, I'll continue on with this water guns. But let's see if it's gonna be another Brick Break. Alright, but I'll handle that just fine. It does get us one to the red, and those sparks are definitely starting to add up thanks to those defense debuffs. Let's see if we can. Not clearing out the Raichu just yet. But at the very least, we do manage to get it well into the red before inevitable demise. So, RIP Lantern, you've done well. But now it's Hisui and Electrode's turn. And behind that Brick Break, relatively okay. Can we Thunder Shock the rest? Oh, yep. Alright, we'll finish off the rest of the Raichu. The big question is, what is going to be Mon number 2? It is going to be the Galvantula. And with that, I'm go ahead and almost right on cue, it is going to be the arrival of their lantern. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and shield out here. I don't want to see how much damage we can get in with their with this Stone Edge real quick. Hopefully we get some good neutral damage before inevitable demise. I got them all to the red. Can we finish off the rest of the lantern? Yes, we can. Can we finish off the rest of the Galvantula as well? Ooh, not quite yet. The Graveler is going down. But do we have enough in us? Oh, we actually have a wild charge. Forgot I double charged that one. Alright, firing off the wild charge. Clearing out the Galvantula. Did not forget about another mon in their party. I do that sometimes. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and I apologize. I completely missed your raid, Jim Event. Well, I guess y'all are, most of you are still here, so thank you very much for the raid, Jim Evanks. Much appreciated, much appreciated. And thank you very much for the follow as well, Malagu777. Hello, hello. We just raided. Okay, cool. I like what you said, so thank you. Yeah. GG's. GG's all around. Absolutely, EJCC87. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you very much again, Jimmy Banks. Let me go ahead and remember how to... I know I will figure it out eventually. I give that shout out. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you again, Jimmy Banks, and hello and welcome all who are part of this raid. Right now, we're currently in the midst of taking on the Electric Cup for tonight. We just managed to complete our third set of the night. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, so far so good. Hope everything's going well for you as well, EJ. Am I okay to call you EJ? You do prefer EJCC? I can also call you E87. However you prefer to be referenced. Yeah. So far so good. I hope everything's going well for you as well. EJ is fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, I hope all is going for you. Well, hope all is going for you. Hope all is going well for you as well. Yeah, apologies. I'm jumbling all over my words tonight, and I do have a little bit of cough, so I apologize if I'm just like dying on screen. But nonetheless, at the very least, well, whatever's going on with this cough is killing me. We're also killing it with these sets. Anyway. And we're doing okay in these sets. Staying in the positive so far, we've managed to get 3 wins out of 5 in our first 2 sets of the night, and we managed to actually get 4 out of 5 in this most recent set. Speaking of which, I can go ahead and claim this 430 Stardust, these 3 rare candies. Got ourselves an encounter with a Squirvet. Hey-oh. It's a brand new day, so it's a brand new addition to our daily streak. It's very even, IVs when we still gotta transfer you out. And I'll go ahead and claim this 3 rare candies as well. And we can go ahead and change up the numbers because we have just made it to rank 8. I think the real challenge begins once we get past level 10, rank 10, but for now, slowly but surely, work our way up. Excuse me. Alright, so far, hanging on the positive, so far so good, but it's just become a brand new day for me here. The clock struck midnight, which means we have 5 more sets that we can do before we ultimately are kind of forced to call it a night, at least for Go Battle League. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards, jump into the Electric Cup, and to introduce the team that we've been using for these matches. Now we're starting things out with a Lantern up at the front, who's rocking Water Gun, Thunderbolt, and Surf. Hanging out in the middle is Hisuian Electrode with Thundershock, Wild Charge, and Energy Ball. And closing everything out, we have Alolan Graveler, who's rocking Rock Throw, Rock Blast, and Stone Edge. Alright, so this is our team. Let's go ahead and jump right back in and see how we do for set number 4. Or set number 1 of today, I guess. Anyway, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Kuma Poo Sosa. Alright, Kuma, what do you got? First matchup is a Raichu with a party hat. One thing I always gotta love to see all these Raichus with the various hats. Never know what you're gonna get. Anyway, speaking of, let's go ahead and try and see if we can tank out this next attack. I'm guessing, yep, it's gonna be another Brick Break. Doesn't do much damage by itself, but does lower our defense a little bit, so kind of a bummer there. But nonetheless, we'll go ahead and fire off a Surf their way. We get them well into the red. And Water Gun before the next Brick Break. Ooh, not quite. And try to tank this one out as well. Should get us deep into the yellow if anything, but we'll live. Unfortunately, our defense has gone into oblivion there, but it is what it is. Anyway, Galvantula has arrived, and so has a little bit of a lag there. Okay, me missing those couple of surf bubbles was... I don't know if that was also a result of lag, but well, it definitely didn't do me any favors. In any event, we'll go ahead and bring in our Lowland Graveler. I'm going to go ahead and shield out here just in case they have enough for an energy ball. They did indeed have enough for an energy ball. And with that, the next one is going to be their own Lowland Graveler, into which case I'm going to take this opportunity to bring in our Hisuian Electrode. Also because I'm not 100% confident in bringing Electrode in to fight off against the Graveler, but I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable bringing in... Don't know how I feel about Electrode fighting Galvantula, which we're doing right now, but I felt more comfortable with Electrode fighting the... Graveler. There's words. Anywho, we are able to fire off a wild charge, clear out the Galvantula, and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Also, good to know EJ is fine. No worries. Cool. Good to know all is fine. All is good. Sorry, anyway. Yeah, I guess with that, alright. On the plus side, we managed to start out this match in a positive, or this set in a positive with 1 win. Let's see if we can go 2 wins as we go into match number 2. Which is going to be up against Rainier. Bunch of numbers. Alright, Rainier, what do you got? First matchup. Everyone's feeling the Raichu today. I can respect it. You know, gotta try out that buffed up Brick Break, yeah? Is it Brick Break that was buffed? I think so. Anywho, the unfortunate side is it does look like we're experiencing a little bit of tech troubles tonight. Go ahead and, but we do have an opportunity now to fire off a surf their way. Go out your number 1. And with that, I'm guessing this is going to be Brick Break probably. Yep. Does lower my defense a good amount. Unfortunately, the charm is powerful enough to finish off the rest of my Lantern. In the meantime, I can go ahead and bring in my Graveler. He is going to require a shield here because definitely don't want to try and tank out that Brick Break. Thank you very much. And with that though, next up is going to be the Bellybolt. Hello, Bellybolt. First Bellybolt of the night. Interesting. Okay, with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and swap right on out for my Hisuian Electrode. I'm not 100% sure what Bellybolt knows. I'm gonna go ahead and just try and tank this one out. Heavy Discharge, so we're able to handle that just fine. I think Bellybolt only knows electric charge moves. I could be wrong. I think that's the case. And next one I'm going to deal with is going to be their own Graveler. Oh, buddy. Okay. Excuse me. And we're going to fire off an energy ball their way, clear out their last shield. And then we say goodbye to our... Ooh, we are dangerously low on health on our Graveler. I'm a little concerned now, not gonna lie. Oh, dang. Just not enough health to quite get to the Rock Blast there. So, RIPs, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, right now we are currently, well, 1 win and 1 loss. Let's see if we can go 2-1 as we go into match number 3, which is up against Manel, VGC 69. Nice. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against their own Lantern. As a perfect mirror right now, with some slight differences in IVs, as we're both chucking as many water guns as we can at each other. And with back. I'll waste no time. Fire off the Thunderbolt their way. Probably get them to about half health. There it is. And with that, I'm assuming they're going to be firing off their own Thunderbolt our way. There it is. Oh my goodness! We continue. We seem to be on a very similar wavelength tonight. Not gonna lie, I kind of respect it. Alright, with that there, we have gone from the mirror match of the lanterns to the mirror match of the electrodes. If their last mon is an Alolan Graveler, I swear I am going to lose it. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off another energy ball their way, get them well into the red. I'm assuming they themselves are going to be firing off a energy ball as well. Also getting us to the red, but we do have a little bit of an advantage here as we have managed to get ourselves the defense debuff. And with that, they're coming in with the wild charge. Okay, we're very low on health out here. We gotta be really careful how we handle this next part. Going for the wild charge. Clearing out shield number 1. Oh shoot! You know what, I will. The final mon to deal with is going to be... It's actually also going to be their Graveler. Wow. Okay. Well, the only major difference now is that they're rocking a Shadow Graveler, into which case we're rocking a standard Graveler. Now, ooh, it's going to be the Stone Edge. Does finish us off here. Do we have enough in us to get to another Surf? Ah, not quite. Looks like they're the pure victors of the mirror match here. Fair enough. They had me outplayed. So RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Dang, with the exception of the Shadow versus the regular, that was as good of a mirror match as one could get. Anyway, I think right now we're 1 win, 2 loss. See if we can tie it all back up against Chippy Hippie 92. Alright, Chippy Hippie, what you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Manectric. I think Matrix won with a fire type charge move. And also seems to be giving me a little bit of connection issues again. Excuse me. That Manectric does manage to fire out Psychic Fangs. Doesn't do much damage on its own, but does start whittling away at my defense, unfortunately. I may be putting a little bit of too much faith in the bulk of my lantern, but we seem to be hanging in okay at the moment. So like that, they swap out for their Hisuian Electrode, into which case we swapped out for our Alolan Graveler. Can't quite tell 100%, but I think that's a tackling Hisuian Electrode. So it is. With that, we are able to finish off the rest of their Hisuian Electrode, into which case now we have our Graveler versus their Lantern. Into which case we are able to clear out their second shield, and we do now have an opportunity to fire off a Stone Edge their way. Get them to about well into the red there. I'll take that. Because now we can go ahead and bring in our Hisuian Electrode to absorb any of the charge moves that they're planning to fire our way. Maybe the Surf, we're able to handle that just fine. I think now I'm going to go ahead and use up a shield just because I'm not 100% sure what Manectric knows. It is going to be Flame Burst. Yeah, I'd rather not deal with that. Thank you very much. With that though, we do have Energy Ball at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. And now we just have the rest of the Lantern to deal with. And we do have Wild Charge up and running. Unless Lantern's more durable, I think this should be enough. And it is, so we do manage to clear out the Lantern and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we are all tied up. We're 2 wins and 2 losses. Can we keep the positive set train going? Only one we find out as we go against Kumatai 22 for match number 5. Alright, Kumatai, what you got? Starting things out with a Shadow Alolan Graveler. And swapping right on out for a Luxray. I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Surf their way. And with that, I'm going to actually swap right on out for my own Graveler. Excuse me. I'm going to try to tank this out because I have a sneaky suspicion it's just going to be Psychic Fangs. It is going to be Psychic Fangs. Does lower my defense though, and boy, howdy do I need that defense. Well, anyway, we say goodbye to our Graveler there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, next mon is going to be the Hisuian Electrode. Okay, this should be interesting. Okay, with that, go check out the shield here. It's gonna be Energy Ball. Go check up shield. There'll be another Energy Ball. I guess it has been a while. We did manage to get ourselves to 2 Surfs, so it is possible. Can I get to it in time? Ah, no! The greed might have been my downfall. Okay, with that, this thing's gonna be Stone Edge. Yep, and it does manage to finish off our Hisuian Electrode there. So unfortunately, we're gonna be ending this first negative set of the night here. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. And even though it is a negative set, we do still kind of hang in the middle with 2 wins out of 5, so just can't really argue there. Plus, we're currently still in the basic ranking, so it doesn't really hurt us all that more. We can't really see it hurt us that much, so okay with that. But we also managed to claim this 430 Stardust as well as this Fast TM. It's always nice. And no matter what, we do still manage to make it to rank 9, so can't argue with that either. Oh, and that 1440 Stardust as well. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. Excuse me. Okay, so numbers all updated. But yeah, I guess with that, at the very least for all of the matches in general, we've been staying in the positive with 3 wins out of 5 in sets 1 and 2, and 4 wins out of 5 in set 3. Managed to get our first negative set of the night in set 4, but it's still, in the middle with 2 wins out of 5, so can't argue with that. Let's go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards and back into Electric Cup just to see if we're able to, what would you call it? bounce back, try and get ourselves back on the positive sets for the night. But before we do that, just to really reintroduce the team for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with the water gunning lantern up at the front with said water gun, as well as Thunderbolt and Surf. Hanging on the middle is Hisuian Electrode, rocking Thundershock, Wild Charge, and Energy Ball. Excuse me. And closing everything out, we have Alolan Graveler, who's rocking Rock Throw, Rock Blast, and Stone Edge. Alright, so this is the team that we are rocking. Let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for our first match of Set 5. Speaking of, match number 1 of this set is going to be against Debzilla 09. Alright, Debzilla, what you got? Starting things out with a Shiny Flex, Shiny Luxray. There's a name I'm looking for. To which case they're actually going to swap right on out for their Shadow Ampharos. If I were a betting man, I'm assuming that Shadow Ampharos knows Trailblaze. I'm going to go ahead and try and tank out this next one. Could also be Brutal Swing, maybe? Okay, it's Brutal Swing. Oof. And Brutal Swing lives up to its name, as it is quite brutal to deal with. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here, just because, again, Brutal Swing is quite painful. Quite a painful move to deal with, really. That, I'm going to fire off an Energy Ball their way. Clear out shield number 2. And with that, I think I'll now say goodbye to my Hisuian Electrode. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And with that, we're going to bring back the Lantern. And with that, they're coming with the Hisuian Electrode, or with their own Hisuian Electrode. In which case, we're gonna go ahead and bring in our excuse me, Alolan Graveler. And with that, Electrode definitely coming in with the Energy Ball. Ooh, shoot. They managed to get just enough for Energy Ball. That's what concerns me. Oh, they do. That's unfortunate. Okay, so apologies to my Electrode there. But with that, they're going to be coming back in with the Luxray. We do have Surf at the ready, but we seem to be running into some trouble firing it. There we go. Took a hot minute, but we do have Surf up and running. Get them well into the red. Ooh, that's going to be the return of the Ampharos, and it looks like they already have their charge move up and running, so looks like this is going to be loss number 1 of this set here. There it is. So RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so not off to a particularly great start, but hopefully we'll be able to bounce back as we jump into match number 2 against Dan Bala 0927. Alright, Dan, what you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Raichu of the Kanto variety. And it's going to be a Charmin Raichu. I feel my game trying tonight. It's okay, we are still able to fire off this Surf. We are able to clear out shield number 1. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. Just because I need to keep my Lantern with as much health as I can if I'm going to be continuing to deal with all of this charm damage. And with that, go ahead and fire off another Surf their way. Clear out shield number 2. And with that, we unfortunately say goodbye to our Lantern there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. But with that, we are able to throw 1 rock towards the Raichu and clear it out. And with that, almost on cue, it's going to be the Lantern meeting up with our Alolan Graveler. In which case we swap out for our Hisuian Electrode. fire off the surf their way, or our way. In which case we can go ahead and meet them with a real quick energy wall. Ooh, and actually lowered their defense while we're at it. Sorry, I cannot talk tonight. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, I'm going to try and tank out this next one. I'm guessing it's going to be Surf again. Gets us deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're still hanging in there. Whew. And with that, we are able to finish off the rest of the Lantern. In which case now our final mon to deal with is going to be the Alolan Graveler. Good news is we do have an energy ball all set and ready to go. Firing off, getting the Graveler right on out of here, and securing ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Okay, yeah. That was victory number 1 out of 2 matches. Okay. Forgetting where we're at. Anyway, we're now 1-1. We'll see if we can go 2-1 as we go into match number 3, which is going to be up against Dogstar, man. I love these usernames sometimes. Anytime. Dogstar, man, starting things out with a Alolan Graveler. And a little bit of lag on my end there. Oh, hello, it's going to be Togedemaru coming in hot. I'm guessing this is going to be Fell Stinger. Yep. Part of me should have seen that one coming, but didn't even register the fact that I'm now facing off against a Togedemaru, if I had to be 100% honest with you. Okay, this may be a bit of a gamble, but I'm going to go ahead and try and see if I can tank out this next one. Okay, it's going to be the Fell Stinger again. Again, might be pushing my luck here. Oh, there is my luck being pushed. And with that, they are able to finish off the rest of my Lantern. R.I.P. buddy, you've done well. And with that, they're coming in with one more Fell Stinger. And we are able to finish off the rest of the Togedemaru. And now we're face to face with a mirror match, Alolan Graveler via Alolan Graveler. Oh, always so close, but so far. Dang it. Okay, with that, we're gonna come in with our Hisuian Electrode. I'm gonna go ahead and shield out here, but I guess it's gonna be Rock Blast. Yep. This next one gonna be a Stone Edge. I don't think they fired off a single charge move when we were facing off, so I hope it's gonna be another Rock Blast. Okay, I am taking rock damage here, so we're gonna go ahead and fire off the Energy Ball their way, clear out the rest of their Graveler, and with that, last one to deal with is going to be the Emolga. I don't think this is going to be enough to actually finish off the Emolga, but we'll fire it off anyway. Ooh, gets them well into the red, though. So I'll say close, but no cigar there, unfortunately. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Coughing fit aside, and I apologize for that. Unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 of the set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, right now we are 1-2. Not particularly a great place to be, but I'll take this opportunity to try and see if we can tie it all up as we go into match number 4 against Hatsumiu 2. The second edition of Hatsumiu. Facing off now against a Hisuian Electrode. Go ahead and swap right on out for my Alolan Graveler, into which case, almost right on cue, we're facing off against a Lantern. Seems to be the fate of my Graveler to face off against at least one Lantern throughout this entire thing. And it took a hot minute, but eventually we managed to get Rock Blast to register, so we'll go ahead and fire that off their way. Clear out shield number 1. And with that, I may actually just opt to say goodbye to my Graveler here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And now we'll go ahead and come in with our Hisuian Electrode. Come in with Surf. Okay, we do have Energy Ball at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. And we actually take out shield number 2. Interesting. I wasn't prepared for them to try and keep their Lantern alive as long as possible, but oh, sure, okay. That. I'm going to go ahead and chuck up shield number 1 here, keep my own Hisuian Electrode alive as long as I possibly can. And wow charge. I'm guessing with that defense debuff, we should be able to finish things off with this energy ball here. There we go. And the final one to deal with is going to be a Shadow Luxray. Ooh, we actually do have another energy ball that we can go ahead and fire off their way. Go ahead and do that. Get their Luxray right on out of here. And then we can go ahead and come back in with our Lantern, into which case they have opted to call it a night, so we are indeed able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we are all tied up. 2 wins, 2 losses. Do we end this in the positive or in the negative? And we find out as we go into our final match against Plexico James. Alright, Plexico, what do you got? First match is up against an Alolan Gulum. And with that, the next one is going to be an Emolga. Second Emolga of the night. I don't know why I'm I was say I wasn't really expecting him over, but then again I see it kind of tie her up in ranks and probably does have good coverage against mons like Galvantula and Electrode and whatnot, so I can see it being useful in those scenarios. But anywho, we are able to chuck enough rocks at the Emolga to clear it out, and now we are face to face once again with the ever infamous Lantern. Don't think I have any room to really complain about the high presence of Lantern, considering I myself am always starting things out with a Lantern, so. And with that, they're coming back in with the Golem to finish off the rest of our Graveler. That. We'll go ahead and swing back in with our Lantern. Since we know that their last mon is going to be a Lantern, I think we should be free to rely a little bit more on our shields here. Oh, it's a Lantern with Hydro Pump. Hello. Spicier than I was expecting. Anywho, while we're going through the Water Gun Spark battle, they have opted to call it a night here. So we are able to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, with this 470 Stardust, this Charge TM, and this Machop, I don't know where I was going with that sentence. But well, we're able to get ourselves another positive set under our belt. Albeit it's a close set, but you know, I'll still take it. 100%. And we can also claim the fact that we are now at rank 10. I got a cool 1689 Stardust out of that as well. But speaking of Stardust, rank 10 is always a favorite because it's an opportunity to gather as much Stardust as we can. Alright, but while the premium rewards is always very tempting to enter into, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stick it out in the you know, looking back at my message, I realized, never mind. I realized I read one particular message at the very end from EJ like 2 different ways, and I apologize for that. I realized the EJ is fine, no worries, that I see earlier was in regards to me referring to him as EJ and not that he's doing okay. Although, hopefully, all is going well. I apologize for that. Took a minute for me to realize. Anyway, sorry, going off on a tangent. Let's go ahead and get right back on track as we jump into the basic rewards. Jump into the Electric Cup once again. And to reintroduce the team for any of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with a Lantern up at the front who's rocking Water Gun, Thunderbolt, and Surf. Hanging out in the middle, we have Hisuian Electrode rocking Thundershock, Wild Charge, and Energy Ball. And then closing everything out, we have a Alolan Graveler rocking Rock Throw, Rock Blast, and Stone Edge. Alright, so this is our team. Let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do in match number 1, which is going to be up against Alexia Von Hunty. Alright, Alexia, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Balaboat. That's going to be a battle of water gun damage. However, we're able to do some good neutral damage with it while we are able to resist theirs a little bit. Looks like we're taking about the same HP damage though from at least my initial perspective. Excuse me. And by any event, we are able to fire off a Surf, get them well into the yellow. See what we're tanking. It's going to be Discharge, and luckily we're still hanging on the green. Now hanging on the yellow. Okay, with that. I'm going to be pushing my luck a little bit here. We're going to try and tank out this next one as well. It's going to be Discharge again. Gets us deep into the red. But otherwise, we are able to Water Gun the rest of the Billy Bolt right on out of here. And with that, next up is going to be a Charmin Raichu. Back at it again with the Charmin Raichu. Going a little bit of lag there. Ooh, that's a lot of rocks getting thrown. Anyway, we'll go ahead and fire off a Rock Blast their way. And at the very least, we do manage to clear out shield number 2. Nice, nice, nice. And with that, I'm guessing they're coming in with Brick Break. We had the opportunity to shield out there. Ooh, and we are able to Rock Throw the rest of the Raichu right on out of here. And that final one to deal with is going to be the Luxray. Currently taking neutral damage from their hidden power. I guess as good as minus, so what that could be. It could finally be a ground type hidden power Luxray. And then we fire off an energy ball, get them well into the red. And go ahead and shield out here. Rather not take any chances if we really don't need to. Gonna be Crunch. And with that, we are able to finish off the rest of the Luxray there and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so right now we're starting out strong, 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we look for our next opponent of this set. There we go. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Care Bear 526. Alright, Care Bear, what you got? First matchup's going to be the Lantern Mirror match. Okay, what kind of moves are you rocking? It's going to be a Sparking Lantern. there. Now this time around, they're going to be doing the neutral damage while I'm doing the resisted. Excuse me. If I were a Ben Man, I'm guessing it's going to be the Thunderbolt. Yep, there it is. Well into the yellow. Go ahead and respond in kind with our own Thunderbolt here. Get them into the willow. Get them into the yellow as well. Okay, with that, I think I'll just go ahead and let my I was gonna let my lantern go, but no. Well, not really let it go. R.I.P. Lantern, you have done well. With that, I'll go ahead and bring in our Hisuian Electrode to try and finish off the rest of the lantern. It's taking a minute to charge, but eventually, yep, there we go. Lantern's able to fire off the surf, and unfortunately, it does look like we're experiencing the weak connection. Looks like his Electrode is currently sitting at around half health. Not a particularly ideal place to be, but it is what it is. And we'll fire off the energy ball there, finish off the rest of the lantern. And with that, the next mon we're facing off against is going to be the Shiny Flex Alolan Graveler. I'm going to go ahead and bring in our own Graveler to face off against their Graveler. Okay, with that, I'm going to fire off a Rock Blast our way. Go ahead and fire off a Rock Blast of our own their way. Do we clear out shield number 2, or do we clear the Graveler? Shield number 2 it is, okay. Okay. Excuse me. Looks like we might be clearing each other out here, and Hisuian, my Electro doesn't quite have enough health to really deal with anything after this, so it looks like their Alolan Golem, they're going double Rock Electric out here, can respect that, is able to clear out the rest of my Hisuian Electrode, and that is going to be loss number 1 of the set. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, okay. I guess right now with that, we're currently 1-1. Go ahead and jump right back into it and see if we can go 2-1 as we look for match number 3. And here we go. Match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Daft Adept. Alright, Daft Adept, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Galvantula. And the dreaded reconnection. That's par for the course at this point. Okay, so we just got to Surf. I think I'm going to shield out here. What you hitting me with? Oh, it is going to be the energy ball. Okay, perfect. Very thankful for the shield there. Now we'll go ahead and fire off a Surf their way. Do we also clear out shield number 1? Yes. Could be... Nope, it's going to be another energy ball. Okay. It has some energy saved up for the next one, I am assuming. Or probably those couple of Fury Cutters that went off right as about the time I fired off my next Surf. I think that would have done it too. In fact, I think this one might be another... or it could be a lunge just to finish me off. It is indeed a lunge just to finish me off. Okay. That we are able to chuck a couple of rocks their way, finish off the rest of the Galvantula. The next one to deal with is going to be the Hisuian Electrode. Ooh. Okay, I'm guessing it's going to be Energy Ball, which is going to pretty much finish us off right here now. RIP Graveler, you've done well. Now go ahead and fight back with our very own Hisuian Electrode. We may be here for a while because a lot of our attacks are pretty much resisted. Either way. And with that, I'm gonna have enough for our energy ball. We'll fire that off their way. Okay, the rest of the Electrode. And with that. Oh, it's gonna be the lantern. Oh, how come I can't fire an energy ball? Give it a moment, give it a moment, give it a moment. Oof. Oh, let me fire, darn you. Ah, okay. Well, I had the opportunity to at least fire off one energy ball before my inevitable demise. Dang. Lag strikes at the worst possible moment sometimes. Nah, I think if anything it might have been a little closer, but that's what it is. Anyway, my RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now we're currently in the negative. We're 1 win and 2 losses. Not a particularly great place to be, but we've been here before. Can try and tie it up again as we look for match number 4 of this set. Here we go. And match number 4 of this set is going to be up again. Silver Fox M4. Alright, Silver Fox, so what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against the Togedemaru. And I guess with that, they have opted to call it a night. Okay, cool. Maybe they're going for the low... What do you call it? You gotta go for the low win-loss ratio strat, kind of in the middle, the lower ranks before you start getting to the high ranks, possibly. Maybe that's what's happening. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, so I guess GG's all around. I'll take the extra Stardust at the very least. Won't complain against that. But anyway, we're 2 for 2. Let's see if we can go 3 for 2 as we go against Kid of Prey. And Kid of Prey, what do you got? Starting things out with a Galvantula. Okay. Okay, it's about the same time as my Surf, so I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. They could still be trying to bait me out with a lunge, but I'm hoping it's going to be, yep, it is going to be indeed the energy ball. Go ahead and fire off a Surf their way. Clear out your number 1. Oop. And with that, they're now coming in with their own lantern. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Hisuian Electrode. And then go ahead and fire off an energy ball their way. Get that lantern right on out of here. It's going to be the return of the Galvantula. I'm going to go ahead and let my Hisuian Electrode go here. Oh, it's going to be crossbow. Ooh. Oh, and Galvantula does get a heavy boost to its attack as well. That's not ideal. And with that, we're going to bring in Graveler. They do have one final charge move. They're far enough. Guessing it's going to be... Oh, it's going to be Wild Charge. Oh no! Let me fire the Rock Blast, darn you! Please! Dang it. I may want to restart my phone right after, or restart my app right after this. Well, in this particular matchup, I'm pretty much going to lose no matter what, because I think Hisuian Electrode is pretty much set up to finish the rest of me off, so it is what it is. So RIPs there, but unless GG's all around. Yeah. Kind of extra bummed about getting a negative set here, mostly because this is the try and get as much Stardust as I can kind of set with round 10, but it is what it is. But anyway, I think looks like an ad is also about to start in a moment, so this does give me an opportunity to reset my phone on my end real quick. I'll go ahead and do just that, just in case. Again, I never really know if ads just like kick you out for like a whole minute, or if it just kind of shows somewhere else on screen. I don't really 100% know how it appears, if I had to be 100% honest with you, but if it does kick you out, just I guess I'll see you in a minute. In the meantime, though, I'm going to restart things on my end. One moment. Apologize for cutting out the background music here. Go ahead and jump right back in. Get that classic intro music going. And I assumed it would have started by now, but I guess there's quite a buffer before the ad starts up. I can never quite time that properly. Up there it is. Okay, well anyway, while that's running off, I'm going to go ahead and just take this quick opportunity to catch this Glameow that's hanging out right over here. There we go. And also take this opportunity to hydrate. Always remember to stay hydrated. Okay, we got ourselves a brand new Glameow. And jump right back into the battles where we can claim these 2 750 Stardust and make our way over to rank 11. Also take this time to update the numbers. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, so I guess with that, we are now sitting at rank 11 with 30 wins out of 50. Wow, solid 60% right now. Cool. Anyway. Okay, but with that, I don't know where my mind was going with that, but yeah, so both sets 4 and 6 ended in a negative with 2 wins out of 5, but otherwise we've had more positive sets under our belt for tonight with 3 wins out of 5 in 1, 2, and 5, and 4 wins out of 5 in set number 3. So at the very least, so far we're still in total hanging in the positive, and hopefully with this next set we'll be able to still remain in the positive. But only one way to find out if we are able to is to jump into the basic rewards, jump into the Electric Cup. Alright, to reintroduce the team that we're using for these matches, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with the Lantern up at the front, rocking Water Gun, Thunderbolt, and Surf. Excuse me. Now hanging out in the middle, we have Hisuian Electrode, rocking Thundershock, Wild Charge, and Energy Ball. And closing everything out, we have a Alolan Graveler, who is rocking Rock Throw, Rock Blast, and Stone Edge. Alright, so that's our team. Let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles and see how we do for match number 1, set number 7. Second to last set of the night, I think, if I'm keeping track correctly. Anywho, match number 1 of this set is going to be against S18. Alright, S18, what do you got? First match is going to be up against an Alolan Graveler. And with that, we're going to swap right on out for the Galvantula, which case we can swap right on out for our own Alolan Graveler. Go ahead and chuck up a shield here just in case they're going straight for an Energy Ball, in which case they are indeed. And with that, we are able to chuck enough rocks to get the Galvantula right on out of here. And with I'll go ahead and chuck a rock blast their way. Put them onto the yellow. And then we'll go ahead and fire off another rock blast their way. Do we clear the Graveler or do we clear a shield? Graveler it is. And the final one to deal with is going to be a Shadow Lugs Ray. And we are taking neutral damage from their hidden power. So your guess is as good as mine as to what that hidden power actually is. Anyway, Luxray coming in with Crunch. And just because they have both their shields, we'll just go ahead and water gun the rest of their Luxray right on out of here and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, right now we're 1 for 1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we go into match number 2 against Unbreakable 813. Alright, Unbreakable, what do you got? First matchup's gonna be up against a Galvantula. Looks like we're still running into a little bit of technical difficulties for tonight. It is what it is. Let's see if we can tank out this next one. It's gonna be Cross Poison. We can tank it, but do they get the attack boost? Maybe not. Good news for us there. That though, we'll go ahead and fire off a Surf their way. Do we clear out shield number 1? Okay. We'll go ahead and chuck up a shield here, just in case this is going to be the energy ball. It's going to be another Cross Poison. Really going for that, what do you call it? The attack boost, I'm guessing. Or they're a lunging cross poisoning Galvantula. Could be possible. Anywho, we were able to land the Thunderbolt on the Lantern. And now we are sending in our Hisuian Electrode to face off against their Lantern. Alright, Lantern coming in with Surf. With that, go ahead and fire off a energy ball their way. Clear out shield number 2. Okay. Like that. Saving my shields for a rainy day. And with that, ooh, we do have enough, just enough for another energy ball, so go ahead and fire that their way. We should be able to clear out the rest of their Lantern. So with that, do we see the return of the Galvantula, or we see another Mon coming in? It's going to be another Mon. It's going to be their own Hisuian Electrode. Woo! Alright, real quick opportunity to fire off a real quick energy ball their way. Then we'll go ahead and shield out this next attack. I'm guessing it's going to be the energy ball. Yep. Ooh, looks like they might have had a second energy ball already at the ready. Makes sense. They had a lot of time to prep. It's going to be goodbye to my Graveler there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Ooh, with that though, now it's going to be Return of the Galvantula. I probably did not play this one as well as I hoped I did. And with that, I think, yep, the Galvantula is able to finish off the rest of my Lantern and my Electrode, so unfortunately that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Ooh. That was a rough one for me to go. Probably got a little bit too arrogant on at the end of that one. That's on me. Right now we're 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2-1 as we go against Dev the Dingus for match number 3. Alright, Dev the Dingus, what you got? Starting things out with the Lantern Mirror. Is it a pure mirror or are they a sparking lantern? Pure mirror it is. Okay, the big question is, looks like I fire off Thunderbolt first. Either I have CMP advantage, or looks like I actually might have advantage there at the very least, so that's kind of good. Okay. We are a little bit low on health, so I don't know if we'll actually be able to survive this next. I'm assuming it's going to be Surf. Okay, looks like we were able to survive the Surf, and we have an opportunity to fire off our own Surf their way. Get some good damage in before our Lantern's inevitable demise. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that though, I'm going to bring in my Hisuian Electrode to finish off the rest of this Lantern. Right, we did have to tank out a Surf, but otherwise we were able to finish things off there. Now, the mirror match number 2. Electrode versus a Shiny Flex Electrode. The unfortunate thing about this particular matchup right now is the fact that, well, their Electrode currently has a health advantage over mine. Ah, shoot. I wasn't supposed to do that. I guess it keeps my Hisuian Electrode a little bit healthy, so I can't really argue against that. But anyway, I'll go ahead and try and tank out what I'm assuming it's going to be another Energy Ball. There it is. And charging up a little bit too much energy there. And fire off another Energy Ball their way. Then go ahead and fire off another Energy Ball their way. Do we clear out shield number 2, or do we do good damage to the Electrode? Shield number 2, okay. Oh, and it's gonna be Graveler in the back as well. This is a pure pure mirror matchup through and through. My goodness. Okay, it's gonna be the Rock Blast. Okay, let's see if this Rock Blast is enough to finish off the Graveler. Okay, it is. Oh shoot, that Electrode had a charge move ready. Shoot, oh no. Dang it. It had the Wild Charge at the ready. Should have been prepared for that, but it is what it is. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so right now we're currently 1 win and 2 losses. We've been in this situation at least 3 times tonight. So let's see if we can bounce back, tie it all back up as we look for match number 4 of this set. Hopefully should be good to go. We'll see, we'll see. And match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Y Gorgularios. Anyway, first match is going to be the Lantern Mirror once again. So we are able to fire off our Thunderbolt here. Excuse me. Anyway, with that, I'm assuming they're going to be firing off their own Thunderbolt here. Yeah. We'll go ahead and fire off a Surf their way. Do we clear a shield or do we clear the Lantern? Actually, neither. Oh, I've been meaning to try and save my Lantern, but no, a little bit on the late side for me. But anyway, we are able to shock the rest of the Lantern right on out of here. Which case, next one that we deal with is going to be a Galvantula. Oh, excuse me. And I swapped in for my Graveler, into which case they swapped in for their Hisuian Electrode. These laggy moments are killing me tonight, what can I say? Anywho, we'll go ahead and fire off a Rock Blast their way. And managed to clear out shield number 2. Nice. And use up our shield number 2 here. Lose a little bit of our defense there. But they have opted to call it a night before their Galvantula comes back. So we do manage to carry ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we are 2 for 2. Let's see if we can go 3 and 2 as we go into match number 5 against Mr. Beast. 182. That's a lot of Mr. Beasts. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Minun. There's the countdown. And of course, scariest thing about facing off against a Minun is the fact that Minun does know Grass Knot. I'm going to go ahead and show it out here just in case that is the case. And it is. Firing off a Surf their way, clearing out shield number 1. Alright, bringing in the Hisuian Electrode to try and tank out what I'm assuming is going to be a Grass Knot. Yeah. And with that, ooh, next one I'm going to deal with is going to be a Alolan Golem. And with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and fire off an Energy Ball their way. Clear out shield number 2. And with that, we're going to bring back our Lantern. Shield up here. It's going to be the Rock Blast. Ooh, okay. Underestimating how quick Rock Blast charges. Oh, we actually fired off at the same time. They just have the higher attack than me. That makes sense. Alright, with that, I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Surf their way, clear out the rest of their Alolan Golem. Alright, oh, this might have been a mistake. This was really fast for Energy Ball, but I could have miscounted. I did indeed miscount. And with that, I don't think I have enough in me to get to another Surf, unfortunately. Yep. So it looks like this is going to be loss number 3 of the set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Whew. So with that, unfortunately, that is going to be another negative set of the night. But again, you know, we're hanging out in the middle with these negative sets, so I can't really argue too much with that. And we do still get a chance to claim this 530 Stardust as well as this 3 rare candies. So, and with that, we are now maybe about a third of the way to rank 12. I'll take that. I'll take that. Excuse me. Okay, so take a quick moment, finish off the rest of my water here. Always remember to stay hydrated. Okay. And with that, I believe, yep, we have at least one more set of the night, so we'll go ahead and We'll jump right back into the basic rewards and jump into the Electric Cup to see if we can at least end this on one more positive set before we close everything out. Alright. And to reintroduce the team that we'll be using one last time for those of you who are just joining us. We're starting things out with the Lantern up at the front, who's rocking Water Gun, Thunderbolt, and Surf. Hanging out in the middle, we have Electrode, who is rocking Thundershock, Wild Charge, and Energy Ball. And then closing everything out, we have Alolan Graveler, who is rocking Rock Throw, Rock Blast, and Stone Edge. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Alright, so with that, we're ready to jump right back into the battles and see how we do. For set number 8. Which may or may not be possibly our final set, but we'll see. Alright, match number 1 of the set is going to be against Driver-O. Alright, Driver-O, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against a Hisuian Electrode. And with that, they have opted to swap out for their Charmin Raichu. Never mind, go ahead and fire off a rock their way. And with that, go ahead and shield out here. I don't know if it's the best of ideas considering now our defense has fallen. And we are also still experiencing some technical difficulties, but otherwise, it is what it is. In any event, we'll go ahead and bring back the Lantern to finish off the rest of the Raichu, and now we're facing off once again against the Hisuian Electrode. Okay, firing a Surf their way. Ah, shoot. Let's do... I'm gonna try Tank. Well, I technically lived, so... but, yeah, unfortunately that is the end of our Lantern there. R.I.P. buddy, you've done well. With that... It's gotta be Wild Charge, no? No? Energy Ball? Okay. I don't know why, I feel like their energy balls are like firing off a lot faster than I'm expecting. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Could also be this unfortunate lag situation here, which is killing me. It's killing me tonight. Anyway. Go ahead and try and take out the... What the heck? What the heck was that? And Hisuian Electro just threw a rock at me. Anyway. Well, I guess that ends that, I guess. Well, I guess RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, that was a rough case of lag on my end there. Oh my goodness. Hopefully that's not something we experience too much going into these next matches, but let's see how we do in match number 2 against Jabot. Alright, Jabot, so what do you got? First matchup's gonna be up against a Gilvengula. Ooh, we're really experiencing it now. Whew, okay. This lag is in full force right now. Oh my goodness. I don't know what else to tell you, but anyway, we're now in the mirror match against their own Lantern. Now I'll take the opportunity to fire off the Thunderbolt and dip as we bring in our Hisuian Electrode and try and absorb all of the charge attacks that Lantern's firing our way. Firing off an energy ball. Actually managing to clear out shield number 1. Okay. I'm gonna try and take this next one out. I think even whether Surf or Thunderbolt, we should be okay. It's gonna be Surf. Just get us going to the red. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and fire off another energy ball their way. actually clear out shield number 2. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm guessing this is going to be Thunderbolt. Should get us well into the red, but I think we should be able to survive it. Okay. And now we have an opportunity to fire off our own Thunderbolt. And fire that towards the lantern. There we are. And now we say goodbye to our lantern here. RIP buddy, you've done well. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and we're bringing in Graveler and we're chucking up the shield as fast as we can. Just in case they're going for the energy ball. They've opted to go for the lunge instead. Does lower our attack, unfortunately. With that, I'm guessing they're going for the Rock Blast. Might have been enough for me to also go for the Rock Blast as well. But on any event, well, now's a better time than ever to try. Although if we survived our Rock Blast, I'm assuming they'll survive ours. Yep. Unfortunately, I think that is going to be loss number 2 of this set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so definitely not off to a great start. We're currently 0-2 here. But hopefully we can take this opportunity now to begin our comeback as we look for match number 3 of this set. And hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, we won't run into too much lag going into this next one, but we'll see. Anyway, Bad News Bears 100. We're up for match number 3. Start things out with a Galvantula. Okay. I can see it trying a little bit. I'm gonna try and tank this one out. I think it's not enough for energy ball. Yep, it's just gonna be the lunge. You're able to read that one okay, so that's good. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a surf their way. And take out shield number 1. Okay. Okay, do we take out shield number 2, or do we do good damage to the Galvantula? Even better, we take out the Galvantula. Okay. Next one we're facing off against is going to be the Graveler of the Alolan variety. Excuse me. With that, I'm going to try and tank out this Rock Blast. Okay, gets us to about half health. Maybe the tank out wasn't the best idea, now that I'm looking at it. Well, the tank out really wasn't a good idea because now we're face to face with a water gunning lantern. Okay. Going straight for the Stone Edge. And good damage in there. I don't know if I have enough health in me to get to another. Well, I checked the shield, but honestly, it doesn't really matter, I think, at this point. Yeah. So, we do manage to secure the victory there, so unfortunately that is going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so unfortunately, it looks like we are going to be ending in a negative set for here as well. Really, really bummed about that, but we do still have 2 matches. Can we at least get 2 wins out of this? Let's see if we go again. Let's see if we can as we go against Casual Usurper in match number 4. Alright, Casual Usurper, let's see what you got. Starting things out with the Mirror Lantern V Lantern. Opportunity to fire off a thunderbolt their way. And I'll actually chuck up my shield here. Keep my lantern alive as long as I possibly can. Okay, with that, they're coming in with an Alolan Golem. In which case we have an opportunity to fire off a Surf their way. I think we might be able to get to one more before they get to their Rock Blast. Yes, we can. To clear out both of their shields. Nice. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here because I'm assuming this is going to be the Rock Blast. There it is. I don't know if I can get to another Surf in time. And this little bit of lag is not helping. Oh. I guess the answer is yeah. Well, we managed to water down, I guess, the rest of the Alolan Golem, so I'll take that. And with that, they fired off a Surf our way. Ooh, looks like they're going double Surf. Let me fire that energy ball. Please let me fire that energy ball. That's all I ask. Let me fire the energy ball. Yes. Oh, give me an absolute heart attack. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? How? Huh? What? 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 Wait, what? What was that damage off? Why did it not exist? I'm so confused. Huh. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that one. Huh. I guess this time around it's just fate for me not to win that one. I don't know what was going on with that. Could blame them on some form of trickery on their end, but it's probably just the game being Pokemon Go being Pokemon Go. So, anywho. Well, we're 0-4 now, so we're definitely well into the red. And I think with that, we actually tie it up pretty much. But, well, hopefully, it all comes down to whether or not we actually get one win under this. And we'll see if we can against Raphael Arch for our final match. Alright, Raphael starting things out with a Manectric. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm calling it after this. I think even if I do have one more set in me, I don't think I'm in any position to continue playing right now. Oh my goodness. My game right now is struggling. Oh, buddy. Okay. Anyway. Well, regardless of that, we'll keep on with this final match. Hopefully, we'll be able to power through the rest of this and get ourselves at least one win under our belt. But again, it ultimately depends on how we do for the rest of this. First and foremost, ooh, Manectric coming in with the overheat, getting us well into the red. But we do have an Electrode on the scene now. Okay, might as well ride this out. Try and do as much damage as we can with the rest of our lantern. Yep, there we go. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Oh, excuse me. Alright, with that, we'll go ahead and try and check up as many shields as we can throughout this next portion of the match. Okay, just in case they're fairly close to an energy ball, we'll just go ahead and chuck a rock blast their way. Oh, looks like they were actually right on the edge of a possible energy ball, so we'll go ahead and chuck up our shield here now. Ooh, final one is going to be their lantern, into which case we can go ahead and fight back with our Hisuian Electrode. I'm guessing with that, they're probably going to be using their final shield on this energy ball. Yep, there it is. And even if they do have enough for 2 surfs, they're coming our way, we should be able to survive it just fine. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself there. Okay, we got the energy ball firing their way. Ooh, hello. That's not a good sign. And so with that, we are able to finish off the rest of the lantern. Ooh, and with that, they have opted to call it a night, so we do manage to secure ourselves at least 1 win under our belt for this one. GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, that was a rough set going through that one. Oh my goodness. But hey, at least we ended on a positive, right? We end the night on a win, so I'll take that. Go ahead and claim this 530 Stardust, and at the very least, we're still making progress ever slowly but surely towards rank 12. And yeah, looks like I think with that, that'll pretty much even out everything. We got 1 4 and 1 and 1 1 and 4. We got 3 2 and 3s and 3 3 and 2s. So we're dead even in this set. So take with that what you will. And I think that's everything I could do for this one. Yeah, that's all I got for this round. So I think that'll be enough Electric Cup for one lifetime. I think I'm probably just gonna mess around in Great League for Open Great League for in my off time, and maybe do some streams over on YouTube as well. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I think that'll pretty much do it for this stream. Thank you very much to all of you who have tuned in to this one. Thank you very much to Jimma Banks for the raid. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much to EJ as well as David Lesimerian and Edelweiss for chatting up for a little bit. Always appreciated. And thank you very much to Malagu777 for the follow. Also greatly appreciated. If you do want to check out any future streams, you can of course follow us here on Twitch. We also do stream over on our sister YouTube channel on our YouTube channel as well under the same name, Voyaging Trainer. If you want to catch up on any of the streams that were exclusive to here on Twitch, the VODs for those are saved over on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules as well as just check our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. And once again, that'll pretty much do it for this stream. Thank you very much to all of you who have tuned in. See you guys in the next one. See you.